Hi guys, welcome back. Crafting Paradise with me, Sid, and I've been grinding a lot since the last episode. Let's just go through it. I'm kind of working my way, processing a whole load of ores. I've put a whole load of coal through, so I'm just kind of smelting stuff up at the moment. Here I've got various rubber being produced, because I'm going to need a whole buttload of that. Additionally, let me show you what I've done a bit of building. So if I show you up, let's start down here. I have put in the 2 additional magmatic dynamos and leadstone energy cells. So in terms of RF, we're sitting pretty sweet at the moment. EU, yeah, that's another story entirely. So I've also need to go up. Built an extension onto this. I haven't really got a good use for it yet, but if we come out, so bedroom, we've got the old thingy up here, we've got a tinker table there, and over here we have got another corridor heading out to yet another junction, and we've got, I'll go up there in a moment, we've got the ladder, and that's been kind of encased. Thought this looked kind of nice and industrial. Gives it a nice feel, and then we've got this kind of hourglass shape going on here, and I don't know where's the best place to kind of view this from. You can see I've kind of built it like that. Now if we go up and up and up and up, so this takes us to the first floor, and there we are, that's where we are. And then if we carry on up here, we go through the glass roof, which is down there. That brings us up here, and we've got safety rails all over. This goes on here, and then we can come up to this point. This point the ladder changes sides, so we don't have to do it. We're on the roof of the mob farm. And this is where I'm thinking I'm going to build a solar array. Starting off with probably basic solar arrays, and then get them into low voltage arrays and take them up, and that's how I'm thinking we're going to get plenty of EU. So a fair bit of building while things have been processing. I've also been researching some of the more vanilla biomes, because how are we doing there? Okay, give me that. You can have that. Put those away. Yeah, so you know, the vanilla biomes are fairly dull, but I need diamonds, as you know from the last episode, and I got probably about a dozen or so from the sifter. Maybe not a dozen, maybe 8. I can't remember the exact figure, but I figured I'd go caving. So I went caving in some of the biomes while I was researching them. I didn't bother recording the caving, purely and simply because caving in this mod pack is boring. Certainly to watch. There's no mobs. You go down there and you know, you just dig stuff out. It's very little interest to it at all, truth be known. So yeah, I didn't record that, but consequently we've researched the jungle, the swampland, the desert and the Tiaga. So let's get these claimed in, and then we can get on with what I want to do today. Let's go, right, 1 quest with unclaimed rewards. What was that? Oh no, that was, we didn't claim that from here. We've made that and we didn't claim it. So electronic circuit and or a reward bag. Well, the reward bag kind of goes without saying. So that's that one. Let's go to defining paradise. So define jungle, we'll manual submit, and we will have a reward bag. Defining Tiaga, manual submit, and guess what? A reward bag. Defining desert, submit, reward bag. And defining swamp, submit, and a reward bag. So that leaves us 2. We need to do the soul shards, which will give us a monster spawner and a reward bag. So that's something, unbound soul shard and an empty soul cage. Maybe we be able to do that fairly easily. And defining sky. Now I haven't got a sky biome yet, so that isn't going to help. Let me just get out of there. Right, let's have a look. We've got 4 of those. They can go in the chest with the others to die 9 times before I start classifying. So we've got 2 basics. Corrupted sands, okay, and brushland. So what have we got then? A good, so we'll do the goods next. A grove, and a deadlands, a greater reward bag, undergarden, oh, no, I'm not familiar with that one, and pasture. So we got a whole bunch of circuits out of that, nothing to write home about. I've also got so many levels, I really should do something with those as well. Let's stick some lead in there just to be processing, and we'll put that away. So this episode, what do we want to do? Well, I want to build the Power Armour suit. That's for starters. These are running. Actually, that one's. Don't know why. Did I stick a whole load in one and not the other? This is still running, and obviously we've got more diamonds coming out of there, so that's all good. Oh yeah, I was going to show you. So yeah, I went caving, I got a whole bunch of redstone and all the good stuff, which is where a lot of those ores came from, and I now have enough diamonds to make 6 energy crystals. So that is on the agenda for today, and also the Power Armour is on the agenda for today. Let me just go and file my reward bag acquisitions. Corrupted sands, C. A, B, C. Oops. Common forest, corrupted sands. We've got brushland. Undergarden. Well, that's a volcano. STU. There we go. That will be there then. What else? Deadlands. D. Oh, let's learn the alphabet with Sid. Grove, pasture, grow. Oh God. Come back here. Let's do the grove first. D, E, F, G, and pasture. Pasture would be, oh God, now I need to work out. More, N, O, P. Yay! Starting to get quite a little collection of biomes there. Okay, so the other thing, as I said, we want to do... Oh, I made a clock and a sleeping bag. The sleeping bag was obviously so I could sleep while I was caving. The clock was so I knew when to sleep, because obviously the lighting glitch makes life interesting down there. Right, I was going to do... I think is it Power Armour? Yeah, there we go. So for each of these 5, I'm going to need 11 of these electronic circuits. So I'm going to need to make a whole bunch of those. And for most of these, the rest is just iron. So I'm going to get started and make a bunch of those electronic circuits. I've got the copper, I've got the rubber, I've got the redstone, so not much point. In fact, I think I may just extrude a stack. Yeah, I think I'll do that, because I'm going to need copper wire anyway. It's not going to hurt to do that. In the meantime, I'm also going to start pulverizing these, so we can get that going. Or I should say macerate. I've got a spare one. Let's see what that does. Nothing. It doesn't know how to pulverize diamond. That's fine. We're going to have to macerate it, and we'll live with that. So that's off, that's doing its thing, that's doing its thing. I'm processing obviously the metals as they're going. Got iron, got me rubber going. Yeah, another 12 rubber there, all handy stuff. Now the other thing I've been working on is this pulverized coal. Now the reason I've been wanting that is because we use that to make solar panels. And that needs 2 of those and a generator as well, which is all of that stuff. So iron furnace, so lots of iron pounding, lots of flattening stuff. So we'll get that going, and I will be back with you in a little while. Okay, that's all processing upstairs, but there is something else I want to do, and that is the soul shard stuff. So I need 8 obsidian. So what we'll do is we will grab some lava and stick this into the old igneous extruder. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. That will be 6. 7. Give me one more. 8. So hopefully that will give me 8 obsidian. I think it's 8 I need, with a bit of luck. And then what we need to make is some end stone, and I also need to make some netherrack. Now if I recall correctly, for that I'm going to need a stone barrel and lava and glowstone. So let's go and get this end stone going for starters. The soul shard stuff is the soul shards reborn. I need a casting basin as well, don't I? Have I got any more grout? The diamond is pulverized, by the way. I'm just kind of processing up these metals at the moment. What was after? Grout or fire bricks. Grout or fire bricks. Grout. I see it, bricks, but they're the wrong kind. Don't want those. Stone barrel. Well, I want one of those anyway. So I need clay, some sand, and some gravel. And I need, I think it's just 7 of those. So each one of these, where are we? Makes 2. So if I make 8, the life will be good and happy. Because again, the soul shard reborn stuff is pretty damn cool. Anyway, we'll borrow you and stick that back in the chest. Bonk, bonk, bonk. You can go. Did I just put the clay in there? I did. Clay. So I'm going to want 1, 2. Oh God, it's not going to go easily, is it? That's going to give me 10. Is it 5 per pearl? Yes, it will. So I need a couple more grout, I think. Let me just drop those off. Hang on, no. Need a couple more obsidian. Yeah, just trying to remember some of these. You know, the good old early doors recipes we did in Agrarian Skies, where we were having to make all the things like end stone and stuff the hard way. Yep, we're back there. Well, that's 8, that's 10. So that will do. Let me have a swig of beer while we're going. For me, it's Friday night, and we are having a swig of beer. Right, so that should give us the bricks to make the casting basin. It does. Alright, give me a casting basin, please. Thank you. And get rid of that brick. Right, so end stone is ender pearls, which you melt down, and 1 ender pearl should give you 250 milli buckets of liquid ender. So if I put 2 in there, that should give us half a bucket. And 50 millilitres of liquid ender poured on obsidian will give us end stone. Or at least it always used to. How are we doing over here? Well, diamonds are cracking on. Pardon me. Come on, melt, damn you. Melt. always seems to be waiting for the old progress bars. If I'm not waiting for a progress bar in Minecraft, I'm waiting for a bloody progress bar in Windows when I'm installing something. Okay, so that should give us 500 millibuckets. 50 millibuckets of that will give us some endstone. Yep. Right, I'm going to process this up, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so if I remember this correctly, a stone bucket of lava with that endstone. How did you get netherrack then? Redstone. Redstone. Oh, redstone. Oh well, I've got spare endstone. Put you back. We do need that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try again. It's one of the things I do love with these mod packs that, you know, based on the old Skyblock, Ex Nihilo, Ex Aquilo stuff is better. Thank you very much. Let me just put you, I don't really need that. There, so that is 2, so I need 2 more buckets of lava. 1, 2. Let me pop that out and in, and finally, that. So that should be 4 loads of that and that. Okay, I need just a clear expanse of floor now to do this. So we're just going to get that soul shard quest done, because it looked fairly straightforward. So what we had was, fairly certain it was glowstone in the middle, netherrack, and I'm fairly certain this wasn't how you made soul shards in the original soul shard mod, but who am I to complain? And then you right click, no? Oh, right, how do you do this then? Shard. Unbound soul shard. There's no recipe. No recipe for any of those. And this is Soul Shards Reborn. It does state, fairly positive it stated that it was glowstone and that. So, tell you what, let me go and check this up again and I will be right back with you. Yes, there's a missing ingredient. Diamond. Blonk. We have a soul shard. I knew diamonds, I mean, in the original mod I remember diamonds were involved, so this did seem a little bit cheap, to be brutally honest there. Anyway, so we have an unbound soul shard. The other thing we need is a soul cage for that quest. Let me just get rid of these blocks. To get rid of that, get rid of that. Bit of iron. Yeah. And the soul cage is as simple as that. So that should give us defining paradise, open this one, so we get a monster spawner and a reward bag. We'll claim that. That leaves us with defining sky, so we've got a pig spawner. Cool. Doesn't say what tier it is, so I don't know. And shouldn't be ungrateful. And a good reward bag, which is Badlands. Great. Not the end then, like I hoped. Right, I was going to divest myself of this lot for the time being. And we will crack on with what we actually intended to do, which is... In fact, I'll keep hold of that. Take that out. That is more than enough of that. We're going to need to do 11 of these. 11 of those. God damn it, mouse didn't click. 11 of those, so they can do their thing. I need rubber. I need 66 of these, so if I do those, take those two, 57, so I need 9 more. Okay, we'll put that rubber away and put the wire away for the time being. So that is 66. I need 11, 22 redstone. And 11 of these. So we'll get the first batch done. And we want... If I do that, and then add these, so that's 4, and as they come off we can do that now. So the power armor itself is pretty cheap really, so we can do that. Oh, of course we need to take those out, so that gives us a helmet. We can do that one, and we need some more of these. That should be, I've got enough. Well, we'll do 4 because that gives me the next 2 parts, which is the leggings and the boots, which will go a lot better if we take out the extras. So that just leaves the power gauntlet, which we can do 1, 2, 3, and that, and the power fist. Bang. Okay, so I'm an idiot. Easily done. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bang, and then we can do that. So that should give us now a basic. Let's take off my invert armor, stick on the thing. Now there is a lot of hate. Oops, let's look at it from the start. A lot of hate in this game for this particular model because it really doesn't blend with the Minecraft ethos. Now I believe, no, if we can, that is a, oh, that's the key binds, so, but we haven't got anything to bind, and we can change the colours. That was it, so it's P. So you can basically go and say, well, what kind of mode do you want it to be? Do you want it to be the Armour 2, or do you want it to be Armour 1? So we can basically take the helmet and say we want that, which is the new style, or we can go with the old style, which is certainly more Minecraft-like, but is not as cool looking in, oh, we got L, not BL. So we can turn that off, but we can basically go, well, that's the normal helmet view, and we can obviously turn that around so we can see what it looks like, but I could change the visor. We can have the tubes in dark or light. We can, I'm not entirely sure, what's that doing? Not sure whether it's doing anything much, but we could say, for example, turn off the tube entries and turn off the helmet. So we'll come out of here and come back to the F5 view, and you know, we end up with kind of some kind of weird ass Bane mask going on. Now, as I say, we can change the colour of that as well, so we can sit there and we can say, well, I'd like to be very red. Oh, that's completely off. Need to turn it completely on. And that, we can basically say, well, I'd like it to be different colours. We've got complete control over the entire thing there. Ooh, and we've got different presets, so we can go back to here, I think, and yeah, I think if we go back to here, we're back on the default views. I'm going to leave it as default. I'm not going to faff around with it. At the end of the day, it's armour, and it will do the trick. But you'll notice, as I say, it has no function whatsoever. Now, if you've not played with this, as I say, I've not really played with this before. This is fairly complex. So we can go in here and we can sit there and we can put the armour on. So iron plating or diamond plating, which basically we install that. We've got energy shield, heat sinks for heat protection, apiarist armour if we were doing bees, basic battery, advanced battery, elite battery, solar generator, water breathing module, auto feeder, night vision, flight control, clock, compass. So these are all options, and each piece of armour has got its own thing. So you've got the glider, we've got the jetpack, you've got the dimensional tear generator, God only knows, special, active camouflage, the magnet, and things. Now there is, I think, one of these is kinetic generator. So that uses 2 servo motors and a control circuit, and that will generate power to charge the batteries. The boots have got shock absorbers, jet boots, all sorts of things, and then the power glove has got all the things like the axe, pickaxe, shovel, shears, rototiller, hoe, lights, omni wrench, rafters, tree taps, all sorts of stuff. Okay, just bear with me a second and I'll be back in a mo. Okay, sorry about that. Things going on around the house. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm running a bit short on time, I'm not going to get the solar power done this episode, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make basic iron plating for this to make this at least as good as the armor the invert armor I've got. Basic batteries for these, which is the LV capacitor, that's the basic plating, and I think I will pop in some pretty good stuff here, but I think we will just put in the pickaxe module into the power glove, which is iron ingot and a solenoid. So what we're going to need to do to get that lot going is the plating is, let's start with that. Iron plating, I need 4 lots of this, and it's 4 electronic circuits, so I need 4 more. Oh god, I made an armor rack to stick this on as well. Need a little bit more iron for starters. Fortunately, that's not a problem. And we need to do 4 of those. So while that's doing, we also need to look at, what was it, the LV capacitor, which is an RE battery and wiring. Wiring is gold cable and that, let me just double check, that's 2 of those. So 2 gold cable and a redstone to make 2. RE battery is tin casing, that and insulated tin wire. Let's go and have a look what we got. Tin wire, iron casing, bronze casing, no, so we need tin, some tin casing. Ooh, I didn't want that much. Okay, how are you doing there? Oh god, this is all going pear-shaped on me at the moment, so I need 1, 2, 3. I think I get 2 for each of these, so that's fine. I'm going to need probably 8 of those. Let's get the armour done, which is, oh god, what do I need? Redstone, copper wire, and some rubber. I might as well convert the whole lot of that over because it's going to be more useful like that. Rubber's going to become a problem. I'm going to need a lot of rubber in the not too distant future. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and shunk, no, bunk. Just do that. That will get us those. And we put those in there with 1, 2, that going on like that. Yeah. 3 and 4. So that should give us our plating. RE batteries, we need to do those again to get the hoofa-doofa thingy-majigs. Pardon me. I believe, yeah, you get 2 per. So I need to do another 4 of those. Now what I'm not sure with this is, and I've not managed to figure out from what reading I've done, is how we actually go about charging these. But the RE batteries are, as I recall, that. Oh god, look at my inventory. Tell you what, let's go and take my armour stand that I made and put this in the bedroom while that's quickly doing, and that will at least free up a little bit of space. Bonk. A little bit damaged, but not much. And what I will hopefully end up with here is a very basic set of armour, which is going to be incredibly expandable. And that's one of the nice things with the modular power suits, is the armour is very expandable. So the other thing I need is gold cable and redstone. Now, did I have any gold cable left? Don't think I did, but that's not a problem, because again, gold we're not short of. I'm just going to process these through to what we need, the raw materials, and I will be back in a second. Okay, time to finish this off. I've got 8 of these going, so we need to do these, grab a bunch of those, and the LV capacitors are those. The solenoid, that one there, is basically a basic machine frame wrapped with 4 of those, so we take 4 of those, and that, I guess I'm going to need a lot of this for this kind of stuff. So what we should be able to do now, get my tongue unwrapped from around my teeth. Are they empty? They bloody well are. 7 more diamonds, all nice. Right, so we can go in here and we can say I'm going to install basic armor plating. Now what I want is to make it full armor value, because at the moment that's fine. I also want to install one of these. Now for the time being we'll give it a full IC2 tier 3, I think. Energy storage 20 kilojoules. IC2 tier, what does that give us? I'll leave that down at the moment. This is heavily customizable. So again, we can install that, go for maximum plate thickness, install that, and we'll give it a full battery. It's 20 kilos, so the entire thing is going to be 80 kilos, which is fairly heavy. So I may find, and you have to tinker with this too, hence why it's called a tinker table, would you believe, to find the ideal configuration. And then we go in here, This should give us full equivalent of basically iron armor, and give it a decent battery size. And then here we're going to go and install this, which is the iron. Now harvest speed, you can go and we can put in how, doesn't alter the speed, but you got the energy consumption. I do want 30 times. I'll just go for 10 times speed, I think. And that should be, now you see I'm moving very slowly, but this armor isn't charged at all. And the battery, of course, I don't think will give me any, oh, actually the equivalent of diamond armor. That's interesting. But it's not giving me any benefit. There's no power in there. So to charge it, what you need to do is stick it in the old bat box. Now this will take a while to charge, but there's no power assist on this. Nothing much beyond the thing, but I don't think it takes durability. It comes out of the power rating, so eventually that would charge up, and we should see there that we've now got 97.1k. Now I'm not moving any faster, I'm actually moving very slowly, but that's because I've got no assists in the armor. So if we go back over here and we look at the legs, for example, you should have is it kinetic generate? I'm trying to remember which one it is. Uphill step assist, sprint assist. One of the yeah, I think it's the sprint assist, which uses servo motors. You got the various boosts, swim, and all that kind of stuff going on. So we're going to have to tinker with this quite a bit. Now what we can do, for example, is we can go and say, well, let's take this down to 4 points, and bring the battery size just down to, what do we want? We'll give it, say, 30 kilojoules. And if we come out of there now, we should find we're moving a little bit faster because it's lighter, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to have to tinker around with this. I've built another armor rack, so we can just pop all of that over, and it can sit there for when we go out on our sorties into the world. But we do need to tweak this a little bit. It's actually got too much power in it now. But yeah, so we will play around with this some more. Next episode I want to get the MFSU built, and also start working on the solar array. So we'll probably come back to that armor you know, in a couple of episodes or so. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully it's been moderately informative. I'm still learning the Power Armour mod myself, so I need to work out the optimal tweaks and stuff. We need to obviously use all of this stuff, and this here, I think, if we, where are we? L, Power Fist. We should be able to do, there we go, keybinds, new, press a key, O. O is taken by the looks of it, so trash. We can go new, pick a key. The only problem with modded, no, trash it. New, modded Minecraft is often finding a key which isn't used, H. So we can take that and bind that to the module, and I think I can't remember the mode change. I'll need to check all of this out. Yeah, so complicated mod, very flexible, very powerful. but also very complex. So until next time anyway, guys, I'm rambling. I will stop and I'll say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.